What up, though? Welcome back to the Beef Factory 313 War Stories podcast, and I'm your host, Juice. And we got another one for you, a good one. Let them know who we got with us today.
Yeah, we got 7 Mile Cat, government name, Wagner, Trail Williams, hostage name and number, Sherman Wagner, 228-509. Most of y'all might know me, Rock Bottom, Nico Block. That's who in the house. Good to talk to you, Juice. How you doing?
Man, that's what's up, man.
1 minute remaining.
You know you got to call right back, though, but I'm glad you're here, and I want the people to hear what you got to say.
Hey, well, let them know, man. 15 minutes, 2 seconds. I'm right back on, because they got us on hold on the line. I'll right back catch you. I appreciate you. Keep your head up.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Call right back. I got this already locked and loaded, and they ready to hear from you.
All right, bro. Peace.
Peace.
Good. Do I need to reintroduce myself?
Go ahead. Yeah, let them know.
Okay, well, Captain 7 Mile, government name, Wagner, Trail Williams. Most of y'all might know from the entertainment field, Rock Bottom Entertainment, Nico Block. But everybody knows this cat. That's what I go by.
Speak up a little bit for him, Cat.
Yeah, I'm saying this cat. Most of y'all might know me as Rock Bottom Nico, entertainment field, Nico Block, Rock Bottom.
That's what's up.
Most people, 7 Mile Cat, hands over.
So let them know what you got for them today. You know, you got a lot of things going on. Let them know where you want to start.
Well, you know, first and foremost, I just like to say I appreciate you, man. You might give me the opportunity to breathe on the other side of the fence. I'm all about positive. My motto is living ant is stronger than a dead lion.
That's
Still
right.
alive. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah,
I appreciate you, brother.
If I can, real quick, I just want to say this. Now, there's a couple people, man, that hold me down for real out there, and I want to make sure that they understand. You know, a lot of this that I'm doing wouldn't be possible without them.
That's what's up.
Foremost, the Spears family, and, the entire Spears family, like number one off the top. Then I gotta say Lala the boss. Y'all might not be up on her. Y'all sleep. Get woke. Artist Lala THA boss. She up and coming, man. Detroit needs somebody like her. Represent, respect, anti-bully crusaders. That's the biggest anti-bullying organization in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
They do a lot of good work. CEO Lauren Washington. I got to give a shout out to Rachel Vine, the VIP publisher. A lot of things I did, she behind the trigger. You need good publishing work done, covers, any of that. Rachel Vine, hit her up.
Okay.
I am Rachel V on Instagram. And then just a rundown. J Nutty, Hurt, 50, Big 50, Del Ron, thanks, Fellow, my man, Shaka, Singor, and of course, Jonathan Bay, JB. Yep.
That's what's up. Salute to all of them, and I got love for all of them.
Yeah, salute. Yeah. Let's get to it, man. What's the topic of the day first and foremost? Of course, everybody know I'm incarcerated.
Mm-hmm.
I'm open book about that. If they want to know, if they want to give a little bit about my case, I want to keep it brief. Just give them what they need to know, and tell them, you can run my place. I'm on the internet. I appealed every step of the way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't got no co-defendants, and they did a poor job of setting me up, but they did a good job of throwing the alley-oop to the prosecutor.
Well, let's get to that on how they mishandled your case, how where they went wrong at.
Well, first and foremost, let me say this. My case happened March 23rd, 2000.
Mm-hmm.
I was just released from prison in February of 2000. So, and I lived in Atlanta, Georgia. So what happened is a crime was committed at a location on the east side by Persian High School. And, the house was burnt up, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who frequented the house, car was in the driveway. The police made sure the case was put on them. Now, at the time, I don't know this. In the process, me and my brother, we was neighborhood, names rang in the hood,
mm-hmm.
whatever. Police wanted to bring us down. I don't know. Y'all may remember in '94, my brother did the biggest prison break in Michigan history. Thanks to Sean Lucci. Bro, my uncles and other people out of Ryan prison. So the police was on it, but I just came on. Long story short, the guys that they arrested for the crime, they made them fake confessions against themselves.
Okay.
So me and bro was having our court issues for the next 2 years. brother died in the street. They go back to the guy and get these guys to flip their confession on themselves and say that the guy said he confessed because we was neighborhood killers. He feared for his family life. So now it went from they did it to we did it. 2 years later.
Get out of here.
No, listen, the shit gets deeper. Now, since then, the officers who were in charge of the case, Barbara Simon and James Fisher, Squad 6, have both either been fired or removed from the police force, and it's numerous lawsuits pending for the dirt that they did. So they didn't just do dirt to me, they used the weak guy and set him up, a young guy, 18, forced the case on him, and then forced him to do whatever they told him to do. Fortunately enough, when I was out there, man, as you know, that I introduced myself by a couple of names. My prison name is Sherman Wagner, and that's because my younger brother had a clean license. So when I came home, all I needed was his Social Security card, birth certificate, school ID, and I went to the Secretary of State and got a real license in his name. So when they arrested, they attempted to put a case on my brother, but they got me instead. So when the guy said that he knew me from this neighborhood for a year, he rode for me, I'm a neighborhood bully. Fortunately, the Department of Corrections was able to prove that wrong. I just did at least 4 years on a bit. So moving forward, in the courtroom, he's saying a lot of things that prove his fault. But, the prosecutor still said, hey, I had this guy before on other crimes. She testified against me. But let me give you the facts. When you look up my case, Wagner versus Smith, pull it up on any Google site, it'll pull it all the way up. I don't have to give you the numbers. Here's the thing to know. The forensic, the witness on the case said, I came in the house with one gun and shot 2 different people, killing one of them. The forensic report said that the guy that was killed was shot with 2 different weapons simultaneously. One of the guns shot him years prior. The guy was only 21 years old. He got shot in 98. I was in prison. The same gun that shot him in 98 killed him, along with another weapon. The hospital for the living witness that they never heard of. He was never treated at St. John's Hospital. The police that respond to gunshot wounds and all that said, at no time did they ever interview a victim of a shooting on the day in question. So, I told her, what the story was. I wasn't even in Michigan. This couple years later, I have no idea what y'all talking about. Y'all got me as the wrong person. Now, long story short, when I was convicted, sent up because the prosecutor testified that I was this guy, immediately the guy wrote an affidavit for me. But when they brought me back to court, they told me they would re-sentence him as the intended, as the primary on the case. So he didn't testify. Boom. Lo and behold, man, by the grace of God, Allah is real, man. Y'all got to know this. I'm in Oaks Prison in 2009. A guy comes through the prison. Well, he might have been there before me, but we run into each other, just kicking the politics from the hood. He knows my brother. When we get to talking, he asked me, what am I here for? And I told him. And when I told this guy took about 3 weeks of talking to me, dealing with me, and came to me one day and said, man, it's on my heart, I got to tell you something. He began telling me facts about the case that happened and said he never in a million years thought that I was in here for it. He thought that the guy who lied on me had took the case, lied, saying he did it, and he thought he was in the joint for it. He told me, of course he wasn't going to confess to it, but he told me when he got out, he would get me a lawyer, he would hold me down. The guy got out of prison and did everything he said he was going to do. In 2015, I believe he got out. The guy was like a brother to me. Caught COVID in 2021. Wrote a sworn affidavit confessing, telling his kids what he did, but didn't die. 18 months later, the guy died from a heart attack, unrelated. His family, going through his personal effects, found his sworn affidavit, man. Turned in to me and my lawyer. This is where I stand now. And when I tell you, see again, the same murder weapon the guy killed the guy with is the gun he shot him with before.
Right.
And he committed other crimes with this gun and confessed all this in the paperwork. So by the grace of God, the integrity unit, Valerie Newman, and all these people have all that evidence. Like I said, I was only convicted on the prosecutor theory, prosecutor testified. So that's where I stand. At this point, I'm just trying to get another lawyer who's more in tune with the process so that I'm not in there, up against the wall when I got all the cards stacked in my face. So that's where I'm at.
And they got the affidavit and they ain't acting on it.
Hey man, listen, one thing I would have thought, when the guy started talking about an unsolved murder and an affidavit,
right,
the first thing I thought is they would have jumped on it. Not only that, the guy's relatives have called the integrity unit numerous times to hand deliver the original and was told, hey, just email it to us. They've even gone so far as to call the police station and say, hey, it's a guy locked up for stuff that their mob people did. And we trying to, they told them they'll handle it down there. That's their job. I'm saying, wow, because if I was on the street, somebody would have called and said, hey, I know where a finger or a leg is at from what this guy did right here. I'd have been in jail before they dug it up. You know what I mean?
Right. Because we guilty before we prove our innocence. You feel me?
Ain't no question, man. And it's sad because here's the thing. When you live a certain lifestyle, man, it's hard to say, hey, I had nothing to do with this. When people say, hey, you lived a violent life in these violent streets, the things that go with the game. But that's crazy, man, that you can't change. You know what I'm saying? The game got a long memory. I love saying that. And change, you can be changed for forever before somebody just finally admits that, hey, man, this guy's changed, man. It's a different agenda, outgrown that method of thinking. You know what I mean?
That's
like
right.
Kids, a trigger word was your mom. We run away. We all understand it. Even as 50, 60, 70-year-old adults, we can understand when a motherfucker say, hey, somebody say my mama, I swing automatic. And yet still we tell our children, they don't know your mama. They don't know me. You don't be out here fighting for that.
Right.
And so, when you get older, you outgrow that thinking. And I outgrew the thinking that everybody was my enemy, everybody was against me. Until a certain age, you never know what a friend is.
That's right.
You think you do. And then, so life is valuable, man, to me. And whatever violent encounters I had, fighting on the schoolyard, after school, neighborhood, against neighborhood, street against street, my mentality changed by the time I did my prison did and came home. I was on music. That's how I got with the rock bottom situation and books and movies and all that. But again, the police and the reputations and all these things, they just, they had it in their mind. And as we've seen, 50, 60, 70,000 exonerations later, man, all over the world in the last 40, 50 years that, you can be wrongly convicted, but I'm not asking. I don't have civilians coming saying, oh, he was at my birthday party at my grandma's house. All my stuff is forensic. Right. All the evidence the hospital said they never heard of. Police even said, hey, man, this guy saying he knew this guy. He couldn't have knew. The guy was in prison, things like that. So I'm praying, man, that I'll be amongst the land of the living, helping to carry a new flag, and that people respect my energy the same way they respected my energy when I was out there moving, in the streets, trying to get wealth and establish what we was on. Hopefully they're respecting this way. As a man that don't grow and learn his lesson,
That's right. And they go respecting, and we go do something to see about bringing this justice for you with this case, man. Because the organization I'm with is with the reparations and falsely incarcerated people. You feel me? So this I'm glad you called in, because this is something that need to be brought awareness to. What you was about to say, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm probably bad to you too. I just wanted to back up something you said. And then I do realize this ain't throwing nobody under the bus, but I believe, man, it's necessary for me to be the representation for the actual innocent, right? Because you got guys who got done wrong, no doubt about it. When you start talking about factual, scientific, actual innocent, I need to be the village voice. I need to be the face, the mascot, because you got a lot of guys, man. Everybody want to come home, and you're gonna waste people's time and resources, man, trying to put yourself in front of this line, and then these people start scratching and digging and find out that what you're saying ain't real.
That's
you know what I mean? I challenge anybody to say anything I say on this podcast to be false. I don't care if I told you I whooped Goliath in the 3rd grade. I bet you it's the gospel. I ain't doing no capping, man. Because
you have 1 minute remaining.
Go ahead, and I want you to call back if you can.
Oh yeah, well I'll be tapping back in again probably in the next 5 minutes. But again, if I can say something real quick,
go ahead.
I got to give a shout out to my escape comrades, Apple, Skinny Man Sean X, Kwame Kilpatrick. These people I know, Not people I heard about.
Mm-hmm.
Kato, Baby Grizzly, Raymond Ward, and all the dudes who ain't got the struggle, man. I had to say that again, dude. I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you.
My soul feels.
Man, I'm glad. Cause it ain't done though. We gonna help you get out of there. That's when I can put a smile on my face when I help somebody get out of there. You feel me?
I'm gonna do my area tubbing, man, and I'm gonna free the slaves too. That's what I'm about these days, man. Free.
Yep.
Always.
Man.
Always.
Always. You know what I'm saying? Count us in. That's the slogan. Count us in. We here to support. You feel me?
I'm got you. And give me about 5 or 10 minutes. I'll be back in line. I'll bark back right back at you. Appreciate you again. Keep your head.
All right, you too. I got you. I'm waiting on you.
Thank you for
We back, y'all.
Okay.
You can continue where you left off at, homeboy.
Well, like I was saying, somebody got to be a true, authentic mascot. Well, being wrongfully convicted because we're going up against a juggernaut. These institutions, police, prosecutors, man, they got resources. They got the state behind them. So if you lodge complaints and shit against them saying they did you wrong and you ain't cross your T's and dot your I's, man, you got the people who are advocating for us looking stupid. And that's one thing I'll never do is have somebody fighting my battle and I ain't give them all the tools that they need to, to assist me. So I just want you to know that my claims are authentic, 100% real. And I dare anybody to say anything I present is false. And I got the evidence to back it up. So that's just, that's where I'm at with that.
Okay, so we go get that information to the right resources to bring your case to justice. You know what I'm saying? Get you your just deed. You feel me?
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. It's been 22 and a half long years, man, And here's another thing I want to say. The guy that they used, I'm going to say his name, I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way, but he was a young 18-year-old man, and they used the system against him. They threatened his life. His name is Lil Man. He 7 Mile and Ryan area. Antonio Edwards, I wanted to know, man, you my brother. And man, I think he really tried to help me on the stand, but I can prove he was innocent. He did 5 years, you know what I'm saying, on this case. And I can prove he innocent, man. The guy that really did it stepped up and confessed. I got all the evidence, man. He can be exonerated because some people out there still believe he had something to do with the death of their loved one because they made that false statement and forced him into saying things against his own interest. I don't just want it for me, man. They did that guy wrong, man. And we can't allow them to pit us against each other. So I want to exonerate him. Anybody that know this, man, he got a nice family out there. He's been from that area his whole life. Let him know, man. Brother Cat say he got him. As always, man, tap in, man. I'm going to get his name cleared as well. That's for sure.
That's what's up. So y'all heard him. Anybody know the brother Edward?
Antonio Edwards. Antonio Perez Edwards, little man. Yeah, he should be about 41, 42 right now.
Okay. That's what's up. If you can help the brother calling on your assistance to free yourself of unjust crime.
Yeah, and I'm gonna help him. They owe him some money too, man. It ain't all about the money, but at the same time, man, they had that man do his time for this crime he didn't have nothing to do with, and they knew he didn't, man. But they used his youth and put his life on the line, man. I don't expect a guy to do nothing else. He wasn't no street guy, man.
Right. Now, what the court said about have you had a chance to put this new evidence in? Let me ask that first.
Well, here's the thing. When I was putting my evidence in front of the courts, I was getting a little action here, a little action there. I gave a NAT back in my first year, but they still left me with a NAT in 230 to 60. I've been getting reversals and remands, but they've been shooting them down. I just obtained this evidence that I got with a guy confessed in the last year and a half, and I'm in the integrity unit, so I don't have to file paperwork or go back to court. I just have to have my evidence presented before, And the thing is, they backlog a couple thousand cases. So I need my lawyers to be the ones to go in there and do it. And I don't hire 2 lawyers this year that don't back out on me, so.
And what was their grounds on backing out? Can you speak on that or no?
Man, lame as fuck, man. Around here playing, keep talking about the money that I'm gonna get, being gone almost 23 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's $1.15 million just on the $50,000 a year without the 1983. They keep talking about the money and they trying to figure out this and this and that. I'm saying, get me free, man. We'll talk about that later. Freedom is priceless. And so, really I had to let them go because they wasn't doing it. Like one lawyer I had took 5 months to read the paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to have a conversation about the merits. So she can hold this meeting with Valerie Newman and Integrity Unit. She keep talking about make sure you don't hire no other lawyer to get in the way of my money. I said, man, it sounds like she worked for the mafia, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, she didn't sound like she was an advocate for me. She talking about her money, like she did a day of this big, you know?
Now, did you, when you originally went to court on the case, when you originally caught the case, when they originally charged you with the case and you went to court, did you you took it all the way through trial?
All the way through trial, no statements. I don't got no Cody, no living Cody defendant, none of that, man. They pushed the Uis Canoe, man. The prosecutor testified against me all the way. She had me for numerous crimes back to back that I had dismissed. And that's why she kept signing the warrants. She signed all the warrants. Dirty prosecutor named Christine Kowal. Everybody know who she is. She's been arrested in the courtroom numerous times, sentenced to jail time for contempt of court, all kind of dirty tactics, man. And they keep letting her out, reversing her cases. Christine Kowal. They know who she is.
Is she still an active prosecutor as of date?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I think she's retired now. But, you know, if you pull her name, Wayne County prosecutor Christine Kowal, you will see all, you know, her criminal cases. Okay. The Court of Appeals on reverse when judges gave her time in jail for her antics in the courtroom.
Okay. So what steps you think we need to take forward?
I need a lawyer. Really what I need, man. I need a motivated lawyer who ain't, I understand everybody got to get paid. I'm straight out of low cash these days after paying 2 lawyers. But I mean, to understand this, I just need you to listen to me, take a look at my paperwork, call the integrity unit and ask them, this is all the evidence we got right now. What further steps do we need to take? Because integrity unit is my lawyers if I don't have lawyers. But then I wait for 2 or 3 other thousand people for them to get done with. I've been in there 4.5 years. I have everything I need now. We got the resources. I could literally be home in 3 weeks. Literally. If I got a lawyer that can put, you know, me first. Make it's a hearing. I don't have to file no documents, no briefs, no none of that. That's really what I need. I just need a lawyer who, man, I'm telling you, man, I damn near could use a lawyer who just graduated from college yesterday, as long as they was dedicated to listening and pushing for and setting up these meetings.
Okay. That's what's up. So we gonna work on seeing what lawyer is willing to take your case pro bono. Ain't that's what that's called?
Yeah, it is called pro bono, but here's the thing. I don't necessarily need it to be pro bono.
Okay.
I just need them to understand that my cash situation ain't the best.
Oh, okay, bet.
I don't want nothing for free, but I mean, it ain't the best right now, but it don't cost no money to do what I'm asking to do. Okay. But time is money, as we said a couple times before. I don't expect anybody to do anything for free, but just work with me.
That's what's up. So that ain't much to ask, especially when they can right or wrong. You feel me?
Absolutely. And I'm telling you, I give you a slam dunk.
Oh shoot, they had no getting you back out of here. Go ahead. What you about to say?
No, I give them a slam dunk, man. And not only that, we build history together. I will be one of the best representations of what a man should act like as he's learned his lesson in life, to come home and to be a juggernaut, a powerhouse for the community and for our people, a representation of what a true upstanding citizen should be, you know, an asset to the community. And, you know, if we want to, we can get into a little bit of what I got going on the positive aspect right now, where I spent my 22 and 9 months doing in prison while I've been here.
I want you to let them know your accomplishments and your achievements.
Okay, well, first and foremost, I have 59 books that I've written. I don't write hood novels. I write self-help books, children's literature, and novels. Look me up on Amazon under the name of Marsh Spears III, and you will see a lot of my books. I also do a lot of ghostwriting for other people. The 17 children's books that I have are educational children's books with lessons, also phonics books. They're illustrated, and it's called the Learning Lunchbox Literacy Series. I'm currently teaming up with Shaka Singor, best-selling author, Delronda Hood, Big 50, Caliber, Anti-Bully Crusaders, and a couple other people to bring these children's literatures to the forefront and to challenge other cities. It's called Detroit versus Everybody. We love the kids. We're trying to get a lot of powerhouse people in Detroit who don't reform their lives and to challenge other cities and states to see who can do the most for the kids, because that's where it's at right now. It ain't no more about glorifying us or letting them tell our story from the crime side. It's about, what can we do now that we don't change? And, you know, to offset the negativity that we did before with positivity. So, yeah, Learning Lunchbox Literacy Initiative, Detroit versus Everybody. We love the kids. And I know you're gonna be a part of it, Juice.
You already know. I'm working on it as we speak. You know, we was at a powerful convention over this weekend from Thursday to Sunday. And
Right.
Mama Grizzly was there, Big 50 was there, and
Yeah.
Apple was present.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
All my people.
All your
of
people.
my people.
Yeah, we was
Yeah,
all in
Twink.
one house.
Yeah, Latoya Perry, Mama Grizz, that's my baby. Me and her had a project going, Mama Grizzly's Hot Citizen Relationship Cookbook. Me and Big 50, we got a couple projects going, as I told you. I definitely need her involved in the kids project. I just spoke to her maybe a couple months ago with her new TV show being filmed, stuff like that. Of course, App, my brother, you know what I mean? But I thanks for the, for the community that represent Detroit, the urban legends. I got a TV series called Pounds that I did with Mama Grizz's son, Marmar, Baby Grizz. And I'm challenging Moolah fans, murdering them. The boys doing big things.
Yes, they
I'm
are.
rock bottom Nico Blasi. Run my place, man. I'm one of the best writers around. And I got a TV series fully done. Hell of a told me he's gonna reach out to him. I want to send it to him and how I'm look at it, man. I'm not competition, man.
That's
Hey,
right.
man, I don't need credit. I take cash.
Well,
Man, for what it's got, I'm all about being on the winning team, man. Let's do things as a unified front. The revival of Motown, man. Ain't nobody smarter than us, man.
that's right. And I got people
Yeah.
that'll be interested in that film too, so we definitely got to link up on that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can JPEG it to you.
Okay.
I mean, like I say, I wrote the whole series, not just the first pilot episode. I wrote the Bible. I wrote the set location, shoots, all of that, man. I don't have some heavyweights looking at it. I want it to be a Detroit thing, man. You know,
Well,
I ain't gonna lie to you and say they offered me no money, but they definitely was on my heels. And I done wrote 4 TV series all together. I get bigger and better with them, you know what I'm saying? Different
right.
budgets, different locations. But the thing is, who better to tell the authentic story of Detroit than us? And it's not just a crime story, it's actually a love story.
And that's what they
But
need.
it's got the backdrop of crime, Detroit, gritty police, cops and robber thing, you know what I mean?
Right. Well, we need that, so I definitely want to take a look at it. Make sure you get with me on that, homeboy. I appreciate that, and I'll make sure we get in the right hands and we bring it to life. You know, bring your vision, bring your vision of life.
I like to say ours, man. You know, real
That's
talk,
right.
man. You know, I consider anybody a partner, man. If I got a Corvette and you got gas money, man, we partners, man. I don't care who put the most in, and none of that. We both need each other to get to where we going.
Oh,
And you'll find that that's me.
And we go together. We go show them this how it's supposed to be done. Our people can get build together and create together and stay together without falling out. You know what I'm saying? We can work together.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
and
We ain't going out like New Edition, man. Not this go round, you know?
That's right. That's right. Bring a new vibe to the city. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, man. That's right.
And
we look back at the Street Lord Rock Bottom Beef. Everybody been saying for 20 plus years, man, y'all could have did so much together. You know, sometimes we look at people as competition, or we look at them as enemies when they really just adversaries. You know, the Detroit Pistons and the Chicago Bulls ain't enemies. Some guys ain't shooting at each other in the street.
That's
they
right.
just adversaries, but they play for the same sport, man. They got the same vision, man. So, you know, we have to start looking at things with an adult mindset. Truthfully, man, and to my sisters out there, I had to do this, bro, real quick.
Go ahead.
Man, there's some sisters that don't held me the fuck down. And, you know, I know a lot of them might not have the best things to say about me because I'm driven, I'm ambitious, and I tend not to put romance in front of the finance, man. You know, I pull my weight, and, you know, I ain't capping when I say I don't bought houses, cars, businesses for people who help me out, but that's what a man's supposed to do. But I have to say, a lot of boss, really, really, really great fan. Lala, THA, boss, I appreciate you. Rachel Vines, VIP publicist. Rachel Vines, I really appreciate you. You know, just anybody who's done invested in me, man. Like I say, I really, really appreciate y'all, and a lot of women in between. And I appreciate that. I just wanted to say that, man. A lot of times we don't get credit where it's due. We mad at the relationships that don't last. But hey, man, life goes on, and I appreciate it. People believed in me enough to stick around the years that y'all did. So if this is the last time we ever speak or the last time you ever hear it, just know I appreciate that.
That's what's up. That's real, man. I appreciate you coming sharing your story. I want you to continue calling. I want to build this relationship we doing, and I want you to be a part of helping me set this chapter up to help the children. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, that's what it's about.
And
I'm there 1,000,000%.
And I'm most definitely about to get with some lawyers and start talking about your case and get with some of these advocates and start bringing your case to light to see what we could actually do about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get with App. You know, that's family. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna see what we actually can do about it. We're not gonna forget about no fallen souls. You feel me? We reaching back.
I really appreciate that, man. Let Al know, son. I'm proud of him and I love him. I'll reach out to him again tomorrow sometime, you know.
That's what's up. I'm gonna put this out. I'm gonna send this directly to him too, so he can hear it from your mouth. You feel me? And I'm gonna let him know. Though. I'm gonna let him know too, but I'm gonna make sure he get to see this. You know what I'm saying? Let him know you tapped in. You feel me? Because it's an honor and a blessing to hear from you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, vice versa, man. Likewise, man. Your energy is everything, bro. I appreciate it. You know, we got family ties too. I can't wait, man. We make it, you know, to take it to the next level. But it all starts somewhere, man. I promise to always keep it real with you, bro. Never gonna mislead you. If I give you my word, I'm gonna do that. You can set your rollie by me, man. If I say you say 7, and I'll say 7. If your rollie say 7:02, man, your watch wrong. You hear me?
That's what's up. I appreciate that. Well, shoot, tap back in. Shoot, you tap back in later on or first thing in the morning. It's up to you. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna close this out. I'm gonna close this out, get this out to the people, you know what I'm saying, so they can hear your words, you know what I'm saying.
Man, I appreciate that.
Anything you want to say in closing? Go ahead.
Yeah, that's all I want to say to you. Lock my number in. It's it right here. You hear me?
Right.
Oh man, you know, we take our ordinary reality and transcend it, man. You're only as big as your thoughts, man. You make up your mind, man, that you can be trapped, locked in a box. That's where you will be. If you don't utilize the people around you and your resources to transcend your ordinary reality, you get what you got. So anybody crying and weak and complaining, and man, I don't want you around me, man. Be working. Do something about it. Yeah, be an asset to your people. You know what I'm saying? And give thanks and be appreciative. Now, the only other thing I want to say is mediocrity is not the new excellence. Excellence is excellence. Good ain't good enough. Be better. Always go the extra mile, because that's where you meet people who's going the extra mile. I want to close out with that and another appreciation. Thanks to you, my brother. What you're doing is monumental, man. I got your back on whatever.
I appreciate you, man. I got your back and your fronts as well. You feel me? And we're gonna make history. We're gonna make history together.
Yes, sir. For sure. Bet that.
Okay, man.
Peace to you, bro. Have a wonderful, blessed night and be safe.
You too. You do the same and tap back in whenever. I'm waiting on your call.
Okay, will do.
All right. Peace. You heard him. Rock Bottom affiliate, Sherman Wagner, 228-509. Let's try to get him some assistance. Anybody that's listening to this interview with this brother is here with the assistance that he need. If you or anybody you know can assist this brother, let's do so. You can either tap in with him or tap in with the Beat Factory 313, and I'm Juice. Hit me on the Instagram, and I'll send you a number. And with that being said, you know, there's a million stories in the urban community. This just but one. We want to start getting the helping these brothers. You know what I'm saying? Just talking about it and not being about it ain't doing us no good, them or us. As well as the streets ain't what it is. So our mission now was to reach out to the youth. And I'm trying to reach out to them from K to 5 first. You know what I'm saying? And let's prepare them for a better place. You know what I'm saying? We need to take away all this violence and direct that energy towards the right directions. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all those people that he said shout outs to. Shout out to Mama Grizzly, Big 50, and for sure my nephew Apple. And shout out to Nino at the weed bar. You know what I'm saying? Tap in with them brothers. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to get things together on the positive note. You know what I'm saying? Detroit versus everybody. Let's stand together. Standing together united, we win at everything we put our minds to. You feel me? We just got to work together. And there ain't nothing wrong with learning to agree to disagree. But the main focus is having one objective, one goal. You know what I'm saying? And make it make sense, and we get to the top. With that being said, I appreciate you. Hit the like, comment, and subscribe. We gonna change the narrative of this. Like I said, I done met some powerful people from all over the world. Too many to name, too many corporations to name, but y'all will be hearing from them all because I'm gonna start displaying what they doing in their communities from all over the world and how we trying to make society a better place and bring justice amongst these laws. You feel me? Because they enforcing these laws and some of it ain't right by the people. You feel me? So we going against mass incarceration, unjustly convictions, on reparations, on expungement. So just everybody tap in. You know, it's time for a change. With that being said, I'm your host Juice at the Beat Factory 313 War Stories Podcast, and I'm out.